Hi everybody, welcome back to Rowan Town. Yet again another very short video showing some of the work that I've done on my layout before I fully decommission it. So this is one of the scenic areas that I did. I've got a bit of plaster bandage on it. The far right hand side I decided to add as a rock face, and you can see I've got some of that temporary kind of metal piling in front of it that I wanted to put in place. Anyway, I couldn't find any sculptor molds, so I used modelling compound by the Geek Gaming Scenics. I've got quite a bit of this stuff and it does a good job. So here I am applying it as you would normally do, wet it down, cottage cheese consistency, etc, etc, rub it down to make it smooth. This is the area I wanted to do a rock face for. I quite like doing the rock faces. I find it quite challenging yet quite enjoyable. So here I am mixing up some of the grey paint. I was trying to do a mixture between painting it grey, watering it down, the leopard spot method. This is ultimately what I kind of came up with. I refined it over time by just kept on adding more water to loosening it down and thin it out. Eventually it came out and I thought ultimately worked out well, to my eyes anyway. On to the other major job. A bit of static grass makes things look really good, like not complete but much better. It really kind of brings things in, and here you go. I've been doing the static grass around the area. In fact, some of the grass sticks to it, makes it look a bit mossy. I quite like the look of that. And here we are. I've put some bumps in there to try to give a bit of non-linear ground coverage. I do alter that over time because it didn't look particularly well. And here you go. I've got some trees. I can't remember where I got those from, but they definitely aren't primo trees, but I like the idea of having an autumn-esque style. And here's a couple of close-ups of the static grass. That, again, it's all www scenic stuff. I like it, it seems to work. The only thing I would probably say is the mesh I've got in my micro probably needs to be finer. Also, I found out if you leave it in a place like a garage, it can get a bit wet, and that's why it will lay down flat. Little tip there. Anyway, that's the end result, and again, thanks very much for watching. Do like, subscribe, keep an eye out for the new TT120 layout when I get around to doing it, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye for now.